we're going to look at a bear hug defense. It's a very common attack that you might find in a street situation where typically the aggressor comes up, grabs you from behind and holds you while the friend starts beating you up. So you need to act very quickly to be able to defend yourself against the bear hug. All right, let's bring Xavier in to demonstrate. Now there's a few different types of bear hug defenses. We're going to work on the first one being above the elbow. Okay, it's very important that as soon as a person grabs you, you need to be ready and aware to break out of it as quickly as possible. So what I do from here, as Xavier comes in nice and hard at me, I want to open myself up and open up my legs and drop my knees down to stabilize myself. Also, I expand my arms out wide, so this way it makes it harder for Xavier to squeeze me. If he gets me like this, if he does come in and I don't do anything and he squeezes me, it's very hard for me to do anything. However, if I've expanded my body here, I've got room to be able to start striking. Now I've got to be aware that this hand over here can quickly go into a choke. So I want to make sure that I'm holding it down, and then from here, I start elbow striking. As many as I can. Striking, hammer striking into the grind, using my head as well. I can alternate arms. I keep going until he lets go. From here, once he lets go, I turn and face him into a fence position. Okay, let's look at that one nice and quickly now. The next one we're going to look at is a bear hug below the elbows. So if Xavier comes in and grabs me below the elbows this time, okay, it's impossible for me to expand this time. So instead of dropping down, I've actually got to go up. So from here, squeeze me as hard as you can, Xavier. I'm going to slowly slide my hand out and then pull it free from there. Okay, from there, he's still holding me, but at least I have my hands free. So from here, I can start working on a finger, opening up that finger out to break it open. Okay, from there, I can use my kicks, I can elbow strike, whatever I want to break out from there. Okay, let's look at that one nice and quickly. So one important point to remember is when the person does bear hug you below the elbows, sometimes it is very difficult to be able to break out. So one little tip I can offer you is that I want you to grab me as hard as you can below the elbows this time. Okay, as hard as you can. Now, if I'm having trouble getting out, I can jump a little bit, which will help me pull one arm up a lot easier as well. From here, once I've got one out, I can pull the other one out and then start working on those fingers to break out. Okay? All right, so there you go. Bear hug defense, grabbing the person above and below the elbow.